Welcome to this amazing session with Joy of Zss Foods. Hey, hi Joy. It's good to have you here, and we're just going to have some fun conversation to get to know about Zss Foods. You know, what inspired your journey? Want you to tell us about yourself for starters, and what inspired your journey, like I already said, and you know, everything basically that we need to know about Zss Food.
Okay, so first of all, thank you for this opportunity to be here, seated here to tell my story. I always say I'm a foodie, a confirmed one, and I am so selective when it comes to food. Why do I use the word selective? Especially when it comes to taste. So I could just take a spoonful of a rice or a soup and I can tell you what's missing, what can be added, and I can tell you how that person prepared that meal actually. I'm that good. So way back then in university, so based on my location, from home, traveling and all of that, so I sort of had to buy raw food items from different states just for the sake of convenience. But every time I do that, I don't like the outcome of what I prepare because I love to cook. And so I took it upon myself, especially to shop for food items directly from home that I'm sure of the quality, like I saw it with my two eyes, how it was prepared, then I take it back home and all of that. Then having to finish with school, got back home. During the course of that, staying at home and everything, I got to what was going on in the market, especially with the traders as far as spices are concerned, because I'm very, I love cooking, so I'm really out on the type of spices I use to prepare a meal. And then I got to find the loopholes in what they do, the ojoro they do, in terms of they mix up some unhealthy substances at the end of the day to increase the volume, and then we are the one paying, yes. Like I said, we are the one buying sickness for ourselves.
That will be consequences.
Exactly. So in 2019, I started actually Zss Foods from selling Garri. Yes, I started with selling Garri, but my Garri was mainly for those who would buy in bags, be it quarter bag, half bag. I wasn't doing custard. But because of the feedback I got, they're like, do you have this? Do you have that? And so I started adding some other items. And then one of my mentors then was like, Joy, I know you have the grace, calm down, select a particular niche for yourself. So I decided to go into the spice because they were asking for 2 particular type of peppers. And I said, okay. And as I had already started seeing what it is like to supply supermarket. So I said, let me just try it out. I supplied red chili pepper and Cameroon pepper. To my amazement, because in my state, which is Uyo, you can't do shakara with them as far as market is concerned. They would gladly go to the market to shop. But I was amazed that these peppers were going off the shelf. I'm like, okay. I went ahead, tried 2 others for market. Maybe it's because of that particular one had a good reputation and all of that. But it was the same story. So that alone made me to like, okay, let me go into spices, which are the regular spices that you use for your soups, for your stews, for your grilling, and all of that. And then as a whole, we have 9 spices. 5 of them are now DAC certified by the grace of God. And so we are working on getting our SON as well this year. That's our target for this year.
Oh, that is an amazing story. I mean, you've come a long way, yes, from Garri processing to this I believe this is now your niche.
Yes, and this is now my niche.
This is really good, and you know, coming from the story that you've said, you know, just now, I believe that you may have encountered some challenges running this business from, you know, how long has it been now?
It's getting 6 years now.
Okay, so
for this.
Were there challenges, you know, prior to this moment, this program?
It was more of acceptance per se. Because before we got to use this particular spice bottle, and then branding in particular. So I had reached out to a food blogger then, and she did, to promote my product, she used spices to prepare a meal. And then I love feedback. That is the major thing that has helped me. Like, not why can you be telling me this? Why can you be telling me that? Yeah, so I took her feedback. Then it was red colors. Actually, I did a post on that on my page. It was a red color, big container and everything. So it was still the same quantity in it. And then you'll be like, from a customer's perspective, they'll be like, it's looking too big. It's not full. Are you sure it's even the exact quantity? Blah, blah, blah. And then the color, I'm like, okay. And then coupled with the fact that there were classes I attended, and I will tell you this design was done 2 years ago actually, and that was my first attempt in attending Beard and Clay's foundation. First class I attended, we spoke more about branding. So I went back, did a whole thing, made more research on the packaging that is more accepted. That if you just see it, if the customer should just see it, you don't need to argue. But you'll be interested more of the content, like you quickly accept it, and then you want to be sure that the content it is what it is. So that has been one of the challenges I had, and then access to raw material. Took a while before we could now, come to a point whereby okay, we're now working with certain cluster of farmers. Even I had to, as of last year, introduce 2 other farmers in my state, telling them, making requests for 2 particular types of pepper to have for me, though I don't have the funds to get the whole quantity, but at least they know there's somebody here in this state that's interested in their product. That is
really, really amazing. I mean, you've talked about branding right now. I mean, look at it. It looks so, the look and feel, it is really, really catchy. And, just to learn more about how the incubation program, has made a difference for your business. Is it just the branding aspect? Because you were exposed to several aspects of it. What other aspects stood out for you, during this journey?
Oh, during this journey, I will tell you it's a tax. Because I'm good with math, but I didn't feel it was necessary.
You mean the tax management?
Yes, I was like, later. But with this new law, and thank God for the right timing of the class, so I paid attention to it. I was pulling my ears, like I want to do the right thing so that I don't get caught, because for me, one of my rules is, personal rule is, create a rule in a rule and in an existing rule. So you know what you're doing and you don't get caught. So I took that class personally and understood it, what is expected of me, especially whereby I have to more of tax my staffs. What was required and all of that.
Okay. Well, that is amazing. I mean, hearing such feedback from you to know that we are moving in sync with our mission, because this is why we're here as an organization, to help businesses like yourself move from point A to point B. And it's truly, I mean, it's good to be on this, to be receiving such feedback. And thank you for that, actually. Thank you. So, with this, with this growth where you are in your journey, where do you see your business in the next couple of years?
We'll be dominating, or should I say, we'll be targeting 30 to 40% of Nigerian households that struggle with adulterated spices. Because just to let you know, as of 2023, according to the Nigeria Bureau of Statistics, it was reported that 60% households struggle with adulterated spices. So one of our mission even this year and in the next 5 years is to ensure at least 30 to 40% of Nigerian households get to know the use of unadulterated spices, which is beneficial to their health and for their family.
Thank you so much for sharing that. I mean, I'm all for that. And we are here rooting for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Do you have any final words for people? Because, I mean, you mentioned here that this wasn't your first trial.
Nope.
You had tried to get into this program the first time and it didn't work out for you. but you persisted. There's a reason why you persisted, and now you're here, and it's all worth it, isn't it?
Oh, it's so worth
Yeah,
it.
so do you have any word of encouragement for people who are hoping to come on this journey? That is one. And you can also share with us any final words that you have for people listening.
Okay, let me say this. For any entrepreneur, whatever sector you find yourself, learn to tell yourself the truth. What do I mean by the truth? The question is, why are you doing this business? What will happen if you don't have access to, let's call it finance or equipment that you need at that time? Can you sit down, wear your thinking cap, and then find a solution? And then be open to attend programs like this and every other program. Get to know the real deal, like what will it take me in terms of documentation, in terms of networking in particular, because I bet you in every program there's somebody that is an answer to the next level of route. That's the truth.
Word.
That's the truth. This is my second time here. My first time was in 2023, and I bet you I've been making applications. I write the English, or let me use how I describe, I speak the English. But I was scared through the first stage, but I don't get to the final stage. I didn't look, like beat myself down, oh, I am bad, or maybe they don't want me, or puff myself up. No, that's what I didn't do that. I actually went to study those that scaled through to the final stage. What is the difference between me and them? And then I discovered that because of they were not, how will I put it, they were not comfortable in the level they were. So they went ahead to do the right certification. What do I mean? I had a registered business name, but that didn't help me. I took upon myself last year, I didn't apply for grants last year. I did homework on myself and my brand by upgrading myself to be ready for any competition, because it's high time this business, Zss Foods, gets to the face and homes of our consumers. So I needed to do my homework, and I'm telling you this, be sincere to yourself. As I said, check out what is that you need to do. Do you need to upgrade your business to limited liability? You need to get the right, be in the right room with the right people. Do you need to apply? You failed, but can you go back? Like someone who reached out to me, she didn't get to the top 7. She just came back to me and said, please, I want to understand, what did you do? I asked her, what were your answers, and questions and all of that. We got to exchange knowledge, and she immediately discovered what was missing, and she said she would do it. And I told her, please apply again. It's never because you heard no the first time or the 100th time does not mean that there won't be a yes. But the question is, what did you do within the season of no that will make you get a yes the next time? So I would say that's my final word. Thank you.
Isn't that profound? That is some masterclass we just had right there.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Joy of Zss Food. It is, such an, it's truly inspiring hearing from brilliant minds just as yourself. And truly, believe me, you're doing something amazing, because what is setting you apart is not, it's not only what we have out here. There are lots of ideas like this just lying down on the bed at this moment, sleeping at this moment. But you took those hard steps, and this is where it has brought you. And so we congratulate you.
Thank you.
And we wish you the very best in your journey. And we hope that by the next time we get to chat, Zss Food will be one of the household names. Can we say amen to that?
Amen.
So when people want to reach out to you, what are the available channels?
Okay, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, we are known as Zss Foods. ZSS Foods. Just like how you have Z World, so it is Zss Foods.
Yes.
And then on WhatsApp, our numbers are 08030817037. I take that again. 08030817037.
Thank you so much. It was amazing having you.
Thank
and we
you
do
too.
hope to chat very soon and celebrate your successes.